Hey everybody, and we're back for episode number 7.
Lucky number 7.
Yes, of A Few Beers and a Shot. I'm Kyle.
I'm Juan.
And today we are going to be drinking the full Lemonty from Pollyanna Brewing Company. A little bit about Pollyanna. They are a brewery that has a couple places in the Chicagoland area. One in Lemont, one in Roselle, another one in St. Charles. They were founded by 3 dudes, Brian Pollyanna, Ryan Widner, and Ed Malner. They have a pretty good beer selection. We're going to be doing the full Lemonty, and a little bit about that is optimism is great and all, but sometimes in order to open and operate a brewery in Lemont, you need to go the full Lemonty. Our crisp and clean golden ale is brewed with white wheat, aromatic malts, and a blend of American hops that leave a delicate bitterness to balance the subtle underlying sweetness. Both a gateway beer for new craft beer fans and an all-day sipper for the veteran. That is something everyone can enjoy.
I like how it's got a tag on the back. It says American Beer Festival Bronze 2022.
Yep.
Golden or blonde ale.
Yeah, this was the first beer I've ever had at their brewery.
Yeah.
I like this one. They do another summertime one called Summerly, which is a pretty good one. It's like a fruity, it's all fruit beer. Like it's a heavy fruit forward beer. Then they got another one, Light Thinking. Light Thinking's pretty good. That's like a light beer, obviously, because it's called Light Thinking. Then they do another one. I think it's called like Mexicali or something like that. It's like a Mexican ale. That one's pretty decent too. We went there one time, the one in Lemont.
Yeah, I had the coconut almond beer.
Yeah,
stouts.
That's the one you liked. You liked the one that was like wintertime.
Yeah, because we went and it was wintertime.
Yes, I know. But I like their stuff. So let's have a taste of this one and let's see if it has the aromatic things that they were talking about.
Oh, that's a good pop.
I do like this one in a glass better than in a can, but it's all right.
It's okay.
All right, let's see.
Nice
Oh
rip.
yeah, I like it. Nice and light.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, it has a really smooth taste to me. I mean, this is something I can drink all day long.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's a 5%er, so it's not that bad.
It's definitely not off-putting.
No, not at all. I mean, and I think even the colder it gets, the better it is too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't even really know what to say. It's bitter. Not even that. I wouldn't even say bitter.
It's not
there's
bitter.
No bitter at all. It's just completely smooth. I mean, it's an all-day drinking beer to me. Yeah. I could drink this all day.
Yeah. It's got a soft taste.
Yeah. And I like it that it doesn't, I mean, I don't like when we do drink IPAs and that punch that you get from IPAs. Yeah, you don't get that from this.
No,
and it's nice.
Not at all.
It's nice, smooth, subtle all the way through.
Yeah. It's like it tastes like the beginning of hops, but it doesn't punch you in the face.
Yep. And, I'm not one to like put fruit in a beer.
Yeah.
But like how we had Summer Shandy and 312 previously.
Yeah.
I think if you put a lemon in there, it wouldn't be too bad. Because at first, all right, I'm going to be honest with you. The first time I had it, even though we were in Lemont, like I thought there was lemons in it. Because you'd be like, the full Lemonty. I'm thinking like the full
lemon tea.
Yeah, the full lemon tea.
Yeah.
But no, there's none in there.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty good. And it's a nice homage to, Lemont on there because that's part of downtown Lemont on the can.
Yeah.
And
I thought you were going to say the movie, The Full Monty, because, but.
No, I never saw the full Monty.
Nor did I.
You've never saw the full Monty?
No, I don't want to see their Full Monty.
No, me neither. I'm good with not knowing anything about the full Monties.
I know what it's about. I know it's a comedy, but. And then I saw they're coming out with like a sequel series to it, but that's about all.
The
I
full
know.
Monty was out like
1990s.
Yeah, I would say like 20 years ago.
No, and they're all the same guys.
Oh my God.
They're all older.
Oh, that's gotta be awful.
I didn't really.
That'd be like not so Magic Mike. Like,
yeah,
the magic's
Mike
gone.
Quadruple XL.
Yeah. Magic Mike depends.
It's Magic Miguel. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I could drink this beer all day.
Yeah, this is good.
And it is better in a glass than right out of the can. Let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's talk. Well, how about we talk about what everybody's been talking about lately?
Yes.
This missing Titanic submarine.
Well, it's not a Titanic submarine per se.
Well, I know.
They went in search of the
Yes.
Titanic remains.
Well,
yes.
when I was reading this, like, I honestly thought, I'm like, when the hell did the Titanic have a submarine?
I thought it was something they were like prepping. Like when I first saw it, I didn't know they were actually going. They were already down there and lost.
Yeah,
I saw them like, oh, they're making a mini sub, and blah blah blah, and they're like, you can navigate it with like a game control remote.
I thought it would have been another remote one like they've done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how many times. Was it? Who was the guy that made the movie Titanic? James Cameron?
Yeah, James Cameron.
Didn't James Cameron did one of his own where he
like
sent
a documentary one.
Yeah, he sent a remote sub down there.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. It was another thing like that. And then reading this article right now that there's 5 fucking people missing down there.
$250K, man. That's
a bad investment.
Well,
if they get out of it, I'd be asking for my money back. That's just me.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I was looking at the memes, and like we got Leo right there, with his hand reaching out.
Yeah, that is a good one.
So
I like the one. There was one other one where it was like I don't know where it's at, but they're like with the Titanic submarine people see their first day and it's everybody looking back at them waving. Like,
yeah. No, there's I don't know. I'd have to look it up. We could look up some memes for it, but I mean, it's sad that those people died. Kind of. I heard they're like I saw the memes and the comments are brutal, dude. They're like, they should send another expedition of billionaires to go down there and look for them.
Well, I mean, you don't know if they're dead per se.
Oh, it was Schrodinger's submarine. That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
They don't know if the people are dead or alive, but they're like, if they're alive.
Well, the one article I was reading, they keep hearing some noises down there, but they can't see anything. Like here, this Canadian surveillance aircraft looking for the missing Titan submersible, and the 5 people on board in the North Atlantic have detected underwater noises in the area.
They're probably whales.
So, I mean, and the Coast Guard said in a brief statement on Twitter that remote-operated vehicles were still searching for the Titan. Officials in the United States and Canada did not immediately respond to the requests for further comment.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows, dude? I mean, we know so little about the oceans. I wouldn't dive after a certain amount of feet. Like, especially the Titanic wreckage sits on the ocean floor like 12,500 feet from sea level. Jeez. Like, I wouldn't want to go any further than maybe like 10 feet. But it's just me.
Oh, dude, I'm terrified.
Maybe a little bit further.
I'm terrified of like deep ocean. Like, I saw the movie Sphere when I was young.
Yeah.
And that creeped me out.
I mean, my bucket list item is to go shark diving. So I do want to go shark diving at one point in my life.
Well, I saw that, and I saw, like, I've seen movies like, I don't want to say horror movies, but like
that, like 5 meters down or whatever the hell that one was called, where the cage breaks, and then all the sharks are swimming above the cage, and you can't come back up because of all the sharks. It's like, come on now.
Well, there's that. There's the one that's like open ocean where like a couple gets stranded where they're snorkeling, and then the boat just like leaves.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, it's like an anxiety movie.
Yeah.
And then I saw what's her name with
Megalodon, the Meg.
That's more of a comedy, dude. That's
I know.
That's like the Fast and the Furious.
There's a new one.
Shark. Yeah, there's a part 2 coming out. It's called The Ravine.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw that. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, you guys just can't come up with anything original.
Dude, I saw Fast X, and I'm like, dude, these guys by like the 15th movie, they're gonna be in like Mars. I
don't know. I can't. I could only. The only one I watched all the way through was Tokyo Drift.
4 and 5 were okay. My favorite one's always gonna be the second one. It was when they introduced Tyrese and Ludacris.
Yeah.
And that was a funny movie.
I don't know. I couldn't. I can't get into any of them.
And it's when
Colleen is doing a whole marathon, dude.
They did a thing where they're like, does anybody remember that part where what's his name? Brian O'Connor says, "Forget about it, cuz."
Who's Brian O'Connor?
What's his name? Paul Walker.
Paul Walker? Oh,
Yeah.
Is his name Brian O'Connor in the show?
In the
or in the movie? Oh, I didn't know that.
So
I thought you were just naming some random dude.
No. So he's
Hi, I'm Brian O'Connor.
He's walking out of like the FBI's office or whatever. This is in the second movie, right?
And he does that. Yeah, Colleen was telling me about that. She goes, this is some of the worst acting I've ever seen.
Yeah, because Tyrese is like, hey, you let your homie go in LA, huh? He's like, I said I want to talk about it, cuz. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, did you watch the one thing where they were talking about the one scene that was completely like not on script when it was with The Rock, Ludacris, and Tyrese?
Oh yeah, the big ass forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was on script. Yeah, that was dude.
And then
The Rock and Tyrese got beat.
And then the next one, The Rock slaps the shit out of him and Ludacris is videotaping it.
I didn't see that.
It's behind the scenes. It's
okay.
after. It's like they took a break from filming.
Yeah.
And Ludacris was on his phone. I think he might have been like Instagram Live or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh man, some shit's going down." And he puts the camera up, and The Rock and Tyrese are talking. Like, here, pull it up, and you just see The Rock just slap the shit out of him.
Really?
Oh, dude, yeah, pull it up, and you just watch it. You'll laugh your ass off. And it was pretty funny.
I have to look it up on my phone. It'll be much more faster.
Whatever, dude. You just gotta up that hard drive. Gotta get some more room.
Gotta get them bits, dude. The mega bits. But yeah.
Why is there a meme of Zac Efron holding Miller High Life and lottery tickets?
Me already late in a hurry. Anyone else?
Everyone else in the corner store?
Yeah. I don't know what the meme's for. Something happened? Are we missing something?
I don't know. I can't. I don't get it. Please don't tell Dad. Okay.
No, it's just like random memes.
So anyway, do they have the 5 people who are actually part of this whole situation here?
It's supposed to be like 5 billionaires. Dude, but what they were talking about is like that thing is a death trap down there, right?
Yeah.
Because they can't even stand up. Like, it's so tiny. They're like sitting down or crouching or whatever. The dude's navigating that thing with a PlayStation or Amazon remote, like video game remote. And they were saying like that dude should have just gone like 20 feet down and like played like old recordings of the Titanic, and they would have been like, oh yeah, there it is. And just like, oh, we're going back up.
All right, so the passengers who have been identified are Ocean Gate Expeditions CEO Stockton Rush, British billionaire Hamish Harding, French diver Paul Henry Nargeolet, prominent Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, and his son Suleiman. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see what to know on the conditions of the sub. Dude, like this thing, like if I paid that much money, it looks like it's a giant air tank.
Yeah.
A giant air tank with some fucking skis on it. That's all it looks like.
Dude, can you imagine being down there and somebody rips ass, or I gotta take a shit or a piss?
Nope.
And you're fucking trapped in there? No. Oh my god, dude, that would suck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, what did they think? Like, I mean, I would like to know like what the pitch was for that. Like, hey, we're gonna go down to the bottom of the ocean to see the Titanic and this small submarine. Yeah, thanks. That's really what I want to do.
Yeah. Or like you would think of, I don't know, putting some like airbags to deploy on the top in case you can't get up, you know?
Yeah, so that it floats back up to where you fucking belong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense, but you know.
Somebody said they should have put an air tag in there. So they could find them in the middle of the ocean. I don't know, man. They're probably dead by now. How long have they been down, does it say? When they went down?
Let me see. Hang on. It's been 5 people aboard the Titanic. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. How long? Too long. That's all I gotta say.
Too long? Yeah. Dude, can you imagine if they went down there and like, you know, they're gone. 10 years go by and they come back, like that movie we were talking about, The Manifest or whatever. like some Bermuda Triangle type shit. It'd be bananas, man. Like
Right.
real life shit.
So it disappeared on Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, so it's been a couple days. If they drink their own
3
urine, they
days.
could survive probably 2 weeks. But there's
Well,
no food.
and that's another thing. Like, what did they have on board that submarine? Like, did they expect to just go down there for a fucking couple hours and then come back up?
Yeah.
Like, or did they plan on going down there for a little bit? Like, oh, we're gonna go down here and check it out for a minute, and like, what are you gonna? You're gonna get fucking hungry. You're gonna get thirsty. You're gonna have to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, that makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Well, think about it. How many of those dudes do you think are actually survivalists? The scuba diver guy, maybe.
The diver and the guy who is the head guy. The head guy and the diver, I think, are it. The kid, fucking dead.
I can't imagine
the Pakistani billionaire, he might be a little bit of a survivalist. He's Pakistani. So.
I don't know.
You know.
That's fucked up, dude. He sounded like you did a fucking Amazon scream, like, like
well,
fucking
that's kind of where I was going, but you know what I'm saying.
Xena, warrior princess type shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Think about it logically. If they were down there, okay, let's say they're down there. They've been down there what? A couple days.
At least 3 days.
At least 3 days. Starting from
they left Sunday.
From where we were
they went Sunday.
Right. So we're recording Wednesday.
Yep.
They've been down there 4 days. Let's say. The body can survive without food for how long? Like a week?
No. Food is a month.
A month?
You can survive without food for a month. You can only survive without water for a week.
I thought you could only survive without food for like. Well, yeah.
No, you could survive without food for a month. And water might be 3 days, 3 to 6 days.
Dude, who do you think the first person they would fucking cannibalize?
They're killing the kid.
Yeah.
I mean. But then what are they?
No, and they're just
gonna eat them raw. Like, you can't cook them down there.
Fuck, dude, they can't cook. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They're all dead. I feel bad saying that, but if they're down there for that long, nothing, and it's. I mean, who knows? Maybe the submarine had a pressure malfunction, and the pressure down there would fucking just crush them to bits.
Or maybe they just lost signal on the fucking remote control. They'd ran out of batteries or something.
And they're just fucking hanging out like, and they all come out like fucking Quasimodo, all hunchbacks.
They're probably looking for through their like pockets and shit. Like, anybody got extra AAA batteries?
Yeah. Who did anybody come down here with a fucking granola bar? I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, dude.
But no, I mean, now that I've read a little bit more into it, yeah, I don't think they're alive.
Oh, I doubt it.
And honestly, like, just like those assholes that want to fucking go to Mars, or like, are paying to be in that space.
That's that Elon Musk shit.
Like they're paying to be like, I want my first ticket to Mars. It's like, you know what? You're an asshole,
dude. You can't even go to the fucking moon. You want to go to Mars, really?
Yeah. Don't even get me started on what the moon is.
Oh, right? They're selling property on the moon yet?
Yeah. Well, and is the moon really
the moon?
Yeah. I mean, we only see one side of it. What's on the other side of that moon?
Dude, you're not up there to see if it's actually rotating. It could be constantly rotating.
No,
like
we only see one side of it.
Are you sure?
Yes. We only see one side of the moon.
How do you know it's on the same spin cycle as
it doesn't spin. We're on the same. It doesn't spin.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. We only see one side of the moon.
Are we about to go flat Earth on these people?
No, we're not flat Earth, but do we only see one side of the moon? It is because the moon spins on its axis once in precisely the same amount of time it takes to orbit the Earth. Once we only ever see one side of it. Yes.
So you think the moon landing was bullshit then?
Yes.
Well, the recordings are, but
well,
I think we have gone to the moon.
How did we get the camera up there to videotape them coming out?
Oh, dude, it was aliens. They were like, "Hey, Neil, smile."
How did we put everything up there first, and then be like, "All right, we got to set up the shot."
Yeah. One more small.
It was all a ploy just to say we beat the Russians. That's all.
Well, yeah, that was the.
Now, do I believe that we've gone to space? Yes, there's been proof of that. I mean, we've gone out of orbit.
I would like to go.
Nah, I'm good.
Like not like somewhere in like I wouldn't want to go to the moon. That sounds like a long trip. But just like in orbit, like to a satellite.
Like just get out of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just float around a little bit.
Like that dude from Red Bull, the Red Bull guy that went all the way up there and then jumped.
The Halo jumper?
Yeah.
He did a Halo jump, right?
He went up in like if it wasn't a hot air balloon, but it's like a little version of a spaceship, and then he dove off of it.
Yeah.
And fucking came into orbit and then parachuted down. Pretty fucking crazy, but that's just, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I mean, there's some stupid shit that I would do, but that's not one of them.
Have you seen they're doing like...
And the dudes from one of the guys from Dude Perfect did go up into I guess would be technically space, and then they came back down. That was a pretty cool video.
Yeah, see, that's like something I'd want to do.
But here, actually, go to YouTube and then put just like Dude Perfect. I think like space or trip to outer space or some shit like that. It's pretty cool.
Okay, well, while we're looking for that, do you ever see... Well, I've seen the Halo jumpers. That's something cool. I don't think I'd do it.
Well, Halo jumping is that high altitude, low opening. Too many of those guys have died. No, Dude Perfect, not Perfect Dude. I don't want to look up perfect dudes. Okay, if you want to look up perfect dudes, you can do that when I go home.
Dude Perfect,
like outer space.
Is it
outer? Who you?
Well, it's got the autofill, so it throws.
Sure. Okay.
This one?
Yep, that one. Like, it's a pretty cool video, and like that's.
We don't watch it without audio.
Yeah.
But
he went up with a group of people that like won a contest or paid like $250. Here, there's another one. They paid like $250,000 to do it.
So can you imagine? It's like, hey, we lost.
Yeah. See, so they go into this. He gets put in this rocket, and on top they all sit in these like weird looking seats. I mean, it looks like a giant penis going up in the air, like a good old helmet head right there.
The purple-headed yogurt slinger.
Yeah. See, look at it. Yeah. But
did you ever see The Dictator?
Yes.
He's like, I want it more pointy. And then Elon Musk is like, no, it's accurate.
Yep.
Like when he was on a podcast with somebody.
He was on Rogan.
Yeah.
He was on Rogan when he did that.
He was like, no, it's actually accurate. It's aerodynamic.
Yep.
And then you got old helmet head here.
Come on, helmet head. Let's go.
Pitching a tent.
Use the cock.
Is the power.
How many cock push-ups do you do a day?
I try to get at least one out.
But here, just like scroll past a little bit, and so they were doing this like rocket battle on how high they can get their rockets up, and whoever won was the one who would get to go to space.
I like how the buffer thing, whatever, has like the high points, whereas like the videos like mostly watched or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool. I like it's like you get it forward to the.
Well, because then you know what's like where it's at and what the most action-packed parts of it were like right over.
I think they're saying goodbye. It's like, in case I don't come back.
Well, yeah, and he had to go through like training too.
Oh, I'm sure.
They had to do different kind of things to be
like high altitude training.
Yeah,
and
like to be able to handle the G's,
drink
the
G-force and shit.
Well, no, you have to handle like the like G, like here. So now they're up there, and that's like. So now they're out in space.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
And I don't know how long they were out there for.
So for anybody who wants to watch this video, it's Dude Perfect.
Yeah, just search
outer space.
Just go to YouTube and search Dude Perfect outer space. It's a really cool video. Yeah. They have a series called Bucket List where they do like different things. Like they were in South Africa. They did a whole bunch of stuff. They go to shit all over the place. It's really cool.
If you want to see the important parts, get up to like minute 8.5.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool.
That's an awesome view, dude.
Yeah, and then they're up there for I think like a couple minutes, and then they come back down, and like the parachute opens up, and they go back down to Earth.
Imagine if the parachute fails. Submarine all over again.
No, so here, see now there's the one.
It's just the helmet now.
There's the rocket falling, and then now the tip is falling, and then once the tip gets to a certain altitude, the parachute opens up.
Seems so childish, dude. Just the helmet.
Oh, I know. just the tip. So now here, that's the rocket part of it, and it lands. That's another crazy fucking thing. It just lands where it took off, and it could be reused. Look at that.
That's cool, man. It's a lot of smoke.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of fucking smoke and dust. Yeah. But then that lands, and then the other.
Can you imagine if it landed on a pot field?
No. There was a documentary that Woody Harrelson did. What was it called? Fuck. It was a weed movie. It was a weed documentary, and they were showing videos from like the 70s where they were burning pot fields. Everybody's standing there. Everybody's standing there like, yeah.
There was one
we had to get rid of this stuff. I'm hungry though.
They were burning a field. It was like a news guy.
Yeah.
And it was like in South America.
No, there was one in like California.
The one I'm talking about is like old. It's like it looks old, like old news, like 90s news. And they're in
oh yeah, here, see, there's now the parachute's coming back down.
Yeah. They're in like South America, and they're like, yeah, we got to burn all this pot. You know, they're like it just grew. Like they're in the mountains or something. And they're like, it's some dude saying they're like, well, we got to burn it because it's illegal and blah blah blah. So they're burning it, and all the smoke is like, you know, it's headed their way. And the dude just starts fucking cracking up on camera, and he's like, oh my god, I'm getting that fucking secondhand high.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the dude was baked out of his mind. The camera guy's like giggling and fucking shaking.
The one that is in Woody Harrelson's documentary, I think it had to have been the 70s or 80s. Whatever's going on, like the police are burning it and everything, and there's just like 4 dudes like off to the side are just like
taking it all in.
Yep, just breathing in all the smoke. It was hilarious, dude. And then like the fucking news anchor is just like, yeah. Like you get, like he just starts talking.
Wish you were here, man.
He just talks really, really slow, and his eyes are bloodshot. He's just like, "Yep, don't know what's going on right now, but feeling pretty good." And like, and they're just watching it, dude. It's hilarious. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, I would never do this, but I still think it's pretty neat.
See, I'd rather do that than swim with fucking sharks, man.
Oh no. I would rather swim with sharks.
Well, that's your bucket list.
I'd rather swim with sharks because I'm still on Earth.
Huh? Yeah, but to say like okay, so here's the thing. Like you got people who are like, man, you got all these dudes, one like Elon that want to explore outer space and go beyond, blah blah blah. They want to do the Captain Kirk shit, and they're like, we haven't even explored like the Earth completely. Like
we only know a small percentage of the ocean.
Yeah. And then there's that island, like in the South, I want to say South Indian, or like by the Indian Ocean, like South Asia kind of shit, where there's like untouched civilization that like I think they're cannibals and shit too.
Well, dude, there's
like if you go by there, they'll try to fucking kill you.
Yeah, and there was people who've tried to go there and they've gotten killed. Yeah. There's tons of like nomadic. Excuse me. That's another thing about the full Lemonty. I burp a lot from it. So, yeah. But no, there's been a few. Oh, that's the Red Bull, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the Halo jump.
Yes. No, that's not Halo.
Is it?
Well, I mean, no, it's just him jumping. Halo is a military thing for high altitude, low opening.
That's pretty fucking high, dude.
Yeah, but he's not. He's not a Halo jumper.
What do you?
He's just jumping. Yeah, like.
What is it? But he's parachuting down, isn't he?
Yeah, but he opens his chute way sooner than what Halo jumpers do.
So what do Halo jumpers do?
Halo jumpers high. So Halo jumpers, they're in a plane and they're pretty high up in altitude, thus the part high altitude.
Yeah.
But then, whatever the distance of what like radar covers, as far as how high up in the air, once the parachuters get underneath that level is when they deploy their chutes. So they jump high, but then they release their chute very low. I mean, I don't know the numbers. I would have to look it up. I was in a Halo jumper. Yeah. I wish I was. That'd be cool. But like at least 1 to 2 people in Halo jumping school die every year. Wow. And when they were on the military channel, the one that I was watching, like one Navy SEAL and like a Marine recon died.
Like, I would puke in that.
Well, yeah, dude,
dude, he's out of control.
Well, that's the thing. He's upside down too, because now he's trying to get into position to stabilize. Because what they do is like they're in like those indoor skydiving, like the big fans. They have to be a certain way to stabilize themselves. Otherwise, they're just going to keep spinning out of control.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. Like, and then you can't deploy that way. You can't deploy your chute because it's just all gonna just run around. Yeah. And I don't know if he has. I mean, I'm sure he has a reserve, but with all that other shit on.
So right now we're watching the Jump from Space Red Bull Space Dive BBC video. In case anybody wants to know what the hell we're talking about. That's pretty cool though, man. I mean, that is freaking high, dude.
Yeah, I can't believe he.
Okay,
now he's starting to stabilize when he's coming down. And then once he gets to a certain altitude, once he gets into the atmosphere, he can deploy a chute and then just slowly fall. But I don't think he does right away. He waits a while before he deploys.
When he was spinning around, I was like, man, he's trying to get that Bodie vibe from Point Break. You know, the dude was like, oh man, you saw because they remade Point Break. I didn't see the remake because I was like, I don't want to shit on my childhood.
I love the original.
Yeah. Come on, Bodie. Dude, with the dead presidents mask. Well, not dead presidents, but they had the old president masks.
Yes.
That was awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Love that movie. Fucking Gary Busey before he was a fucking crackhead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
With that mugshot that looks like a fucking Muppet.
So he's pulling his parachute at 7,000 feet.
Okay.
Which is still, I mean, it is still pretty high.
Yeah.
So that doesn't.
Well, I think it's so he doesn't burn up, dude.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like when you were talking about Halo, like that's too high to be Halo. Like here, let me see.
That was really tough. Okay, I'm reading the subtitles on the video. Oh, so another thing I saw, I was gonna tell you, was have you ever seen like they do bungee jumping off of hot air balloons now too, which is pretty.
So here,
pretty cool.
So with Halo jumping, it's high altitude, low opening. They jump out of their aircraft at like 30 to 40,000 feet, but they don't open their chutes until they're about at 800 feet.
Yeah, damn, that's pretty fucking close.
So I mean, that's big. That's why it's
because what's terminal velocity? 32 feet per second, something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, so they deploy at 800 feet, and I think that's like.
I just remembering Kick-Ass.
I think it's
dude
like
that fucking dives off the building.
Is it 4? I think it's 4 seconds. 4 seconds to impact.
Yeah.
So when you jump, you wait, and then once you get to 800, you deploy, and I'm pretty sure it's like 4 to 6 seconds.
So it's kind of like what base jumpers do.
Yeah, but they're jumping from 30 to 40,000 feet, dude. These Halo guys.
Yeah, so they're picking up way more speed.
They're jumping from way the fuck high.
Yeah.
And then coming down way the fuck low to deploy their chutes.
Way the fuck faster.
Yes. And they also have, all their equipment on them. So you're looking at, they have like 40 to 50 pounds of extra shit on top of them. Also coming down with them. Sounds and it's hanging like from their feet.
Yeah.
That's
bananas.
Not to mention like if they need any kind of respirators or anything for how high they're jumping.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're jumping with a lot of shit.
That's some bananas and pajama shit. I got out of
I sniffled. I shouldn't have sniffled.
Oh, somebody's gonna get mad at you. I got out of the tube, man, because then we're just gonna go down that rabbit hole and watch some dark web shit. Damn, got that burpee burp, huh?
Dude, full Lemonty does that to me.
So, did you see this? They're making a Craven movie.
You know what? I saw the trailer for it.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I thought so.
I like Aaron Tyler Johnson.
Me too.
But really,
I don't. See. My thing is I feel like it could have been a story within a movie.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Craven.
They could have explained the story in like fucking 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think he deserves his whole movie.
Yeah.
Just like with Morbius. I don't think you needed a whole Morbius movie.
No.
Like, these are characters where you could just bring them in as, like, a short story within a movie.
Yeah.
And then they come up. Like, I feel like if they would have done a Sinister Six and kind of had, in the beginning, maybe, like, 6 storylines going.
Yeah.
And then merging it into one.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have worked instead of trying what they try to do with the Avengers.
Yeah, it's like they're doing that with the villains.
Yeah,
and like
they want to give them all separate movies and then bring them together as a super bad team.
Here's the thing. The thing is like what I see like in our time right now is that they're trying to, which is understandable. They're trying to humanize the villains. Like, oh, this is why it happened, and it's like, dude, if you saw the '90s Spider-Man movie. This dude just came at Spider-Man like, oh, you're prey, dude. I'm going to kill you.
Yep.
And then they humanize him at the end with Dr. Kafka and stuff. And they're like, oh, it's because, he had a serum, which they botched that in the movie. They're like, oh, no, a lion bit him. And then the lion blood got in him. And that's how he's the hunter now.
I was reading some of the...
and this isn't spoilers because that's all in the trailer. And I'm just like...
I was reading the comments of the trailer like, oh, how that lion blood just magically drips into his chest.
Yeah. I was like... So I'm like, I'm a huge comic book fan. And I'm not like... I'm not too knowledgeable about the Kraven story, but I know some of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know like he had like he was a hunter. He's Serbian. He trained in Africa and all that stuff. And he had like a rough upbringing and all that shit. But like he got his shit from like a serum too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a super soldier serum, but
no, but he was different.
Yeah.
I mean, like the trailer wasn't bad. Like I thought it was all right. Like I feel like the storyline is okay, but I just feel like it's gonna be a little drawn out.
Yeah.
And they don't. And I feel like they could have just done another movie with him in it and bringing him along. Like have it where it's like you have your main focus character, which would be Spider-Man.
Of course.
You have another Spider-Man movie, but then you have his story slowly playing in the background, coming up. Like he has encounters with Spider-Man.
Like his story could have been the intro, like how he became Kraven. Like,
exactly.
It starts out, Sergei Kravinoff in, he's a little kid in Russia. Like they did with the X-Men Origins movie.
Mm-hmm.
Where they had some bullshit origin for how Wolverine was a sickly kid and then he ended up killing his real dad and he had mutant powers, and then it's like, and then they like skipped, they went through all the wars, and it's like, okay, now we're in the 1980s before the Weapon X program. Yeah,
that fast little just jump around.
Yeah.
But like, there we go, we're done.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been fine.
Yeah. For a villain, like not only that, Kraven, like he's like in comics. If you like comics, Kraven is like a badass. He is a fucking monster, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But like you're bringing in, and like people who like Spider-Man, the movies, they're like, well, who the fuck is that guy? Like, and I'm not talking about like people who know the comics and like, oh, Kraven, Sinister Six, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like little kids who don't know it.
And part of it, like with this movie in particular, with some of the scenes that were going on, it made me feel like, are you trying to make him as a fucking hero?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's
and
what
I'm like, he's not a hero.
That's what I'm getting at. They're trying to humanize the villains, and it all happened like with the Joker, the movie, the Joaquin Phoenix one. Awesome movie. I loved it, dude. Personally, I thought that was
that's more about mental illness.
Yeah.
Than a anti-hero movie.
Yeah, but it was a good fucking movie. Well, like, it was well written, well directed, and it was just like it was well rounded out. And Joaquin Phoenix, he totally deserved that Oscar.
Yeah, but what the Joker is what Heath Ledger and all the other. I'm not even going to include Jared Leto because I didn't like that.
No,
that was garbage.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying like.
Well, except in the nightmare sequence, he was good in that one.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in general. Yeah, like what the Joker is.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, no, you get Mark Hamill doing the voice of the cartoon.
Oh yeah, who's the best.
The cartoon Joker, and then you have
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Cesar Romero.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, now you're going really back to the way.
Yeah, but that Joker was actually like that's how the Joker's supposed to be. He's comical.
Oh, I know.
And he's supposed to be funny, and that's how. Well, I mean, even Heath Ledger's Joker was kind of funny.
Yeah, but he went
a magic trick.
But he went more to the psychotic.
He was anarchist.
Yeah,
yeah.
But he was that was the one that was that whole. He had that line where it shows where like, Batman won't kill, but he should kill. And the one guy he should kill, he doesn't kill.
That's the whole Red Hood.
Well, yeah, I know.
Dude.
Yep,
yeah.
and that's when that's why the Red Hood is such a good storyline.
Yeah,
because he's killing people the way that Batman should have done it.
Yeah, It's like,
But
you want to clean up the streets, dude? This is how you got to do it.
Yes, but seeing the trailer of Craven, the first thing that came to my mind, like, why are they trying to make this dude a hero?
Yeah,
He's not a hero.
Well, okay, so going back to the '90s Spider-Man movie,
What was
I'm
that?
just reading the wall, dude. That's on our wall right now.
Well,
so going back to like even the '90s show, they humanized him at the end, like they redeemed him. But at first he was like, dude, he was trying to kill Spider-Man because he's like, I've killed all the animals.
Yeah.
And now there's this dude who's got he's a Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he would have tried to kill Batman.
Yeah.
He would have tried to go after Superman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he would have been like, dude, he's supposed to be the ultimate hunter.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, like I said, in the '90s series, they try to humanize him, which was cool at the end because it's like they closed his arc there, like the serum or whatever was driving him crazy. That's why he was doing that shit. But you go to the comics, in the comics, he actually killed Spider-Man, and then he took his suit and he was like, "Now I'm Spider-Man." It was freaking crazy. Yeah. And the way they play him off in the movie, it's like it's got nothing to do with the comics. As far as I'm concerned.
It's a completely different.
It's like an origin story.
Yeah, but the origin parts are where like what? All these guys were fucking heroes at first, and then they fucking become bad.
Yeah.
Or were they just bad from the get-go?
Well, you know what they said in was it Dark Knight? You either died a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah, true.
That was what was his name? Gordon said that, or was it? No, it was Harvey Dent.
Yeah. Well, all the fucking Two-Faces that they've had too, you know.
My favorite was Aaron. Was it Aaron Eckhart?
Aaron Eckhart. Yeah.
He was good. I liked him.
Yeah.
That's probably like the best role I've seen him in. Because have you ever seen I, Frankenstein or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Horrible, dude.
Yeah.
And it's not even his fault, dude.
No.
He's a good actor. But
Oh yeah.
That movie just I was like, oh.
I wish they would have done more with Two-Face though.
Oh yeah.
In the movies.
Well,
you know?
the thing is, like,
because I love the cartoon. The cartoon Two-Face. I love that one.
Yeah. Two-Face is a complicated character, dude.
Oh yeah.
Because he's got that psychosis going, and
well, he's two-faced.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, like, Harvey Dent is in there.
Yes.
But the Two-Face persona came up once he got the acid dropped on his face, or however he got it in the '92 Batman. Was it '92? Was it Batman Returns where they brought in what's his name?
Tommy Lee Jones to be. Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was in Batman Forever. I'm talking about the Michael Keaton one where where it was fucking what's his name from Star Wars?
Oh,
Lando Calrissian. Well, I forgot his name. That dude.
Wait, you said Star Trek and then Lando Calrissian.
Oh, I said Star. Did I say Star Trek?
I
No, Star Wars. I meant Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah, the dude that was Lando Calrissian played fucking Harvey Dent.
He did?
In Batman Returns. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
District Attorney Dent.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like,
Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, Billy D. Williams. There you go. So, okay, twist for you. You know they were gonna make a Batman 3 movie with Michael Keaton, right? And like it fell through because producer shit. You know, the studio and whatnot. You know how Warner Brothers usually gets involved and shit goes south really quick. So they actually continued that story in the comics. It's like a 5 or 6 piece comic arc, and they actually show it's like a Two-Face arc. So the third movie was going to be Two-Face, and they showed like Marlon Wayans was supposed to be Robin, and it's in the comic. It's in the comic, dude. No, and it's a decent story, dude. And Barbara Gordon is in it. She's actually she's Billy D. Williams' girlfriend. She works.
Oh, really?
She works at the police station or some shit like that. Yeah, she's not Batgirl in that one.
Oh, she's not Batgirl.
No.
Okay.
But that it's like a campy like the movie. It's like Tim Burton-y movie. It's like it's funny, but it's a little bit dark.
Gotcha.
But like the third movie would have been Two-Face as the bad guy, without the Jim Carrey Riddler. Who was way over the top.
Yeah, that was a little too much.
You know, Tommy Lee Jones said he will never work with Jim Carrey again after that.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, fuck that shit. That dude is way too bananas for me.
I could see that.
Yeah. Well, he was way over the top, dude.
Oh, I know.
And he was actually like, his story was actually good. Like, I've always said this, like Batman Forever, story was good, horribly executed.
Oh yeah, I know.
they had the whole like Bruce Wayne's dealing with his inner demons and blah blah blah. He's going to psychiatrist, all that stuff. Totally legit. And then you got this dude trying to dominate the world with his mind device, which he almost got away with. And then it fried his fucking brain. And he ended up looking like fucking Mickey Rourke.
I love Mr. Freeze.
Oh, that's the best.
You need to chill.
Allow me to break the ice.
It's time to cool off.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen the Arnold videos? Like the face swaps? I forget his name, the dude. He's on like TikTok and shit. Dude, you gotta watch
I was watching the
Waterboy one.
I was watching the Arnold like documentary.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Like everybody who he worked out with, they all look like they're like 100 years old. He's the only one who still looks like in good shape. And then they were talking about like he's like, yeah, I moved to California, and they all told me I was fat. So then I started working out with these guys, and they made all my vitamins together, and then we dabbled in steroids. And it's just like
we dabbled.
Like, he'd even say, he goes, and then we dabbled in steroids. It's like, what kind of steroids were you just dabbling in? Dude?
It's like Bill Burr said. He's like, okay, you know these dudes. Some of these dudes are gonna get jacked on steroids. Why don't you put your strongest dude jacked up on steroids against my dude jacked up on steroids, like Olympic shit or cross international competitions for could be the World Cup for all I fucking care, baseball, whatever. With like Sammy Sosa and was it Maguire?
Yep.
How Maguire got disqualified for steroids or whatever.
Oh, dude, they were both on steroids.
Oh yeah, dude, they were juicing.
But see, without steroids, that was the era where they needed steroids to come in to make baseball better.
Yeah. Because
baseball was shit without steroids.
No.
So they needed steroids to come and make baseball more popular.
Here's the thing. Like, I'm not endorsing, like, hey, go do steroids.
Hey, you know what? Hey, since you're closer to the fridge, can you give me another one, dude?
I need another one.
I need another one. I'm on empty when it comes to this one. So I think we need another one.
Okay.
And then I'll just, I'll do a little bit of filler since you're taking way too long to come back with another beer. So.
Working on it, son.
Yeah, you better hurry up. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, we got to do a shot of that.
Oh. Okay, so back to the thing was like, I'm like 100% behind Bill Burr. Like, if like you're gonna do what you want to do, right? Like, you can't turn people away from like doing what they want to do, especially if they're an athlete. They're gonna be like, dude, I need to up my game, right? You want to get into pros, you want to do all that junk.
Like, my thing is, if you're a professional athlete and you're putting your body through all
rigorous
that stuff,
training,
you should be allowed to take steroids.
If you need
steroids are for recovery. They're not for anything else. It's to help your body recover faster.
Shit, dude, right now if you get sick, they give you steroids.
Exactly.
Like if you get like a horrible cough or whatever.
Yes.
Let me.
You're supposed to take. No, they give you steroids to make sure you get better faster.
So the thing is, like, again, Bill Burr said that he's like, just put your juiced up guy against my juiced up guy, and let's see who wins. You want to take this like, oh, he was on steroids. Fuck that shit. Let him do it.
Yep.
Let him do it, and let him fucking go to head to head.
I'm all about professional athletes being juiced up on that stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, like again, I don't encourage like some fucking teenager to do roids. But
but they're the ones who are getting paid to do it.
Yeah, once you get into a professional level,
if you're getting paid millions and millions of dollars to do this as a job,
and you want
you should be able to take that so you can last. Like they're able to buy the right stuff.
Yeah, they got medical training.
Yes, but so I mean, you get it. It's given to you by a doctor. 2, you get it to where it's the purest form of what you're getting. You're not getting garbage.
Like rabies on BMS.
And you're getting it at the right doses, and it's controlled. You know, You're not buying it from some dude in the fucking gym that has it in a gym bag, like in his little fucking fanny pack. Like, oh, hey, bro, you want some D-ball? I got some D-ball for you. You want some Tren? I got some Tren. Give you some Tren. Take this Tren. And
Is that the kind of people that go to your gym?
Yeah, there are people like that.
Hey man, you want to get that pump going,
dude? I've been in the bathroom, in the locker room next to the bathroom, and fucking there's 2 dudes in the stall fucking poking each other with their fucking needles because they can't give themselves a shot in the ass.
I did. Me and my buddies did this before we went on spring break. We actually shot up some. It's called cardispan or something like that. It was like a fat burner.
Mm-hmm.
You shot it in your belly. And we were trying to get thin because we're going to the beach. I want to look good. Dude, that shit was fire. Like you would get, it wasn't juicing.
Yeah, I know.
It was like a.
Well, then did you take
helper?
Did you take as a cardarine?
Might have been.
Cardarine. I think it's No, cardarine's a SARM. So no, you wouldn't take that. You would just put that under your tongue.
No, we were injecting that shit at the time. I'm talking back in like 2008. No, before that. I'm in like 2005.
I don't know.
Yeah, like it just got you pumped, and it was like a fat burner, you know.
I got you.
We were trying to get that beach body going.
And you failed?
Not back then, dude. I was
okay.
looking good, man. But this is aftermath, dude.
This is beer beach belly.
This is years of living with grandma, dude. You know them grandmas like to feed us boys.
True.
Dude, I lived with my grandma for like 11 years.
Well, dude, all your mom has to do is just fucking make tamales.
Oh, dude, you never tried my grandma's tamales, dude. That's the original recipe. That's the extra crispy.
Yeah, but I got your mom's, dude. Those are good enough for me.
Oh, those are good, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got another...
You got another one coming?
It's coming.
You got a baby brewing?
Nope, I was able to push back. It's still waiting.
You know...
Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right on the mic, too.
Oh, man.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh, you don't remember Selena, the movie?
No.
Look, it's from Ruiz.
Phil's friend Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, you know my friend Chris, right?
I don't know where the submarine is, but I'll find it. And it's Yolanda, whatever her name was, the lady that killed Selena.
Dude, when I went to San Antonio, we went to the bridge.
Do you remember the scene, though? You saw Selena in
Yes.
the movie where she's like, I don't know where the money is, Selena, but I'll find it.
Yep.
I don't know where the submarine is, but I'll find it.
But yeah, we went to the bridge where Selena like sat at or whatever on the bridge in San Antonio on the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lopez went to the same spot. Oh, Lars Ulrich and his dad.
Yeah.
We took pictures there.
We're never going to play Metallica shit, right?
No, we can't.
Man, fuck Lars.
But we we went to the spot, and I was like, oh, so, J-Lo's butt was right here. I was like...
Was that you? You were sniffing it?
I was like, I'm like, oh, J-Lo's butt was right here. Huh? That's pretty cool.
That's funny.
But San Antonio was a pretty cool place. I'd definitely go back to San Antonio.
I think we're planning a trip maybe to go to San Antonio. Yeah, San Antonio. Family trip.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be the family.
Yeah, dude, San Antonio is a pretty neat place. I liked it.
Look
I
at
had a
this,
good
man.
time.
The moment Ash realized there are better things than catching Pokemon. That lady cop bending over.
Just like when those little kids go to like Hooters for the first time and they just sit there and like,
yeah.
oh.
Like, this is Hooters? Dude, the thing is, like, I've been to a Hooters and they have the little kids and they're like, oh yeah, it's a family restaurant. I'm like, nah, dude.
No, Hooters is. It's because it's gimmicky. It's not like, I don't know. It's not bad. No, like I mean, it's funny because everybody knows.
It's not raunchy, but you know what they're going for.
Well, it's
what? Spit it out,
I'm trying
mijo.
to think of the actual word that I'm trying. It's suggested. It's suggested, but it's not really put out there.
Yeah.
You know, because they wear the shorts and the shirts. Okay, it's not like they're
with the Dorito crust in their cleavage.
Yeah. It happens, you know. Or they got some, wing stains on there because, eating.
Oh, dude, I love fucking. Here's the thing, I know a lot of people don't, but I love the Hooters wings, dude.
I don't mind them.
Like
I like the Daytona ones because they're grilled. Those are my favorite ones.
I like the breaded, dude.
No,
the original, and with the buffalo, right? Like not the crazy, because I know you like the spice. I don't, but
they have like 3 Mile Island or some shit like that, or
3 Mile Isle.
Yeah, that one's not bad. I like the Daytona though. Daytona's where it's at.
Daytona. Yeah, I mean I've had the Daytonas, but I like the breaded wings, dude.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there. Who that is?
That's Jack Nicholson,
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher, and fucking
Rick James? Is that Rick James?
That's Rick James, yeah.
Dude, the night Los Angeles ran out of cocaine.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher is like, yep, you know what's happening tonight.
Yeah. Dude, they're missing Whitney Houston in that picture.
No, she's there. You just can't see her.
She was the one that took the picture?
Yeah.
She's behind the lens.
She's the one like, this is going to be a great night.
Oh, my God, dude. That's crazy.
Ooh, what was that?
The stadium?
That is the Summer Fun in Joliet. Oh, Taste of Joliet.
Oh.
That was
June 23rd for all you listeners through the 25th.
Yeah, this weekend.
Yeah. Looks like fun. Where's it at, though?
Over by, it's on off of 52.
Okay.
That the football field over there.
Yeah.
Right across from McBride's. That's over there.
Oh, that's
see that's the football stadium, and then there's like the National Guard base and everything over there.
Yeah.
That's not too far. It's like it's like 7
15.
minutes from my house.
Yeah, 15 from here.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we should try to go to that. That looks good. I just dude, I want to go because I'm like, there's food, and I know I'm gonna drink, so that's like a win-win.
It's a right time. So, we went one year, dude, and we Ubered there. Oh, actually, this is a pretty good story, dude.
Okay.
So we Ubered there, and Uber, up their fares by 300%. So to go from my house to there was like $62.
What?
Yes.
Because of the demand?
Because of they knew that it was going to be busy.
Yeah.
So they upped the fares. So we went there, had a good time, and then we went to McBride's after for a little bit, and we needed a ride home. And we were looking at Ubers, and dude, Ubers at that time of night were now like at $90.
Yeah.
So $90 fucking dollars to go 2 miles down the road to my house. Yes, that's how much it was. So then I'm looking at all right.
So you're better off calling a taxi.
So I ended up finding a cab company.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah, it'd be like $18. Cool, whatever, cool. The van shows up because there was like 8 of us.
Yeah.
Hop into this van.
That Home Alone van.
Yes. Hop in. He peels out, driving home, and I'm just like making conversation with the dude because I'm in the front seat. I'm like, oh, hey, man, like, how's your night going? He goes, oh, not too good. I'm like, oh, no? Why? What happened? He's like, bro.
That damn Ubers.
No. Bro, I got shot on the fucking east side, and my boss won't let me go to the hospital to get it checked out. This motherfucker had a bullet hole, dude, right here while he's driving us.
So right here, explain to the viewers, because they don't see you,
in his stomach. He had a bullet hole, like, in his stomach. He's holding it out, like, closed with some paper towels and some napkins and shit. And I'm just like, you could pull over right here, dude. We're good. He was like 2 blocks away from my house. Gave him the money, and I'm like, everybody, like, get the fuck out. And we got out, and we walked the rest of the way.
Dude, he was shot up.
He got shot, and they wouldn't let him go to the hospital because they needed him for fucking fares.
Dude, I would say fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, he should either that or do the Rambo shit where he puts the fucking gunpowder to close up the wound, stop the bleeding. Rambo 3? What is that, like Third Blood?
That's every Rambo. He was getting hurt and fucking...
Yeah, dude, he's fucking Rambo. He's Rambo, dude.
Oh, I know.
Good old Johnny.
McDonald's will start selling lean in honor of Grimace's birthday.
And Grimace is like huge. Yeah.
Ooh, all the Batman.
All the Batman.
Oh, man.
Batman. Dude,
all right, that one. Wait, go back up. That one was terrible. Look at that guy.
Which one?
This one, right here.
This guy?
That's awful.
Do you know what that story is?
No, but it just looks bad.
That's the... So there's a story. I have those comics. It's in the future. Bruce Wayne died, and there's a clone of him. And it's like him. It's like his memory imprinted, and it's like way in the future, and everybody's dead. And I'm trying to remember. It's called The Last Night on Earth.
Okay.
And it's cool, man. They they got Bane rolling with Scarecrow. Nightwing is fucking shit up, but he's like pretending to be it's like a Arkham Knight type deal.
Okay. And
Bruce Wayne comes back. Alfred, activates the clone. It's like a preventive measure kind of deal. he comes back and he goes and he finds out at the end that, spoilers, Dick Grayson's the one causing all the shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good story.
He's being a bad dick.
He's being a bad Richard. Yeah. Those look like action figures, though.
No, they're not action figures. That's well, except maybe that one in the front.
This is the Zur-En-Ra Batman. He's like a bad. He's like the Batman.
Pride Batman. What?
No, he's the Batman that actually kills.
Ooh, nice.
He's like the Ra's al Ghul Batman kind of deal. Zur-En-Ra Batman.
Okay.
They actually just had him in the comics not too long ago. Yeah, Batman got he had a failsafe, and this psyche of Batman created him, fucking shot him and annihilated and sent him to a different universe, and Tim Drake had to go get him. It's a whole thing, man.
Okay.
So yeah, the Nightfall one is cool though. That's Azrael. We're getting way too deep into Batman.
Yeah, now we're going into a whole other thing.
Oh, dude, well, I can tell you where all these Batmans come from. Like,
no, we don't need to do that. It's okay. We don't have enough time for that, dude.
Dude,
we need to.
That's a bat out of hell armor.
That looks like a bat out of hell.
I got that shit right there.
Yeah, I was telling Colleen about your basement and how it looks like a trap for kids.
Dude, if I wanted to, I'd be like, "Hey, man, you want to see my basement?"
Yeah, and you'd be like, "No, for real, do you want to come see my basement?"
I'd be like, "I got ice cream,"
and he'd be like, "I'm not trying to kidnap you or anything." I'm like, "I'm asking if you really want to see my basement. I got
That's
tons
the thing,
of toys."
Dude. Like I always like this is how I broke it down. Women have an addiction to shoes and purses, so this is the best way to break it down to my mom, to my wife. I'm like, y'all got that shit? I got toys. And it's not no, dude. I get. Nah, dude. Well, I mean, look around.
Just the way he's like, I got toys.
Look around, dude. Look around, man.
It's like, oh, hey, wife, I don't need you. I got toys.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, that's
dude.
how it
I
sounds.
Like
dude.
the puss. Gotta get that. But
hey, this is a family show.
Is this?
I don't know.
You're burping in the radio the whole time. No, the thing is, you know how everybody's got their vice. You know? I mean, yours is what? What's your vice? Drinking?
Caffeine. Caffeine and drinking.
Which is funny because you don't even drink coffee, but caffeine, okay.
Oh, no, I drink energy drinks like they're going out of style.
Yeah.
Like I said, if they ever ban caffeine, you're looking at...
An angry man.
Yeah. You're looking at the next Pablo Escobar fucking... cocaine.
I'm going to find a replacement.
I want to have cocaine. I'd be the caffeine fucking Pablo Escobar. I'm like, hey, platos or plomo.
Well...
From my caffeine.
So everybody's got their vice. This is my vice, dude. I started collecting. I could tell you which was the first Funko Pop I bought. I could tell you which was the first Marvel Legends I bought. And after that, I lose track.
Yeah.
But all this shit, it took time to... It's like a little empire, dude.
I got you.
You know? It's like a little man cave.
I understand
literally, a little man cave. A boy
I understand
cave.
it, but a lot of people wouldn't understand it.
I don't give a fuck. Dude, I love my shit. I buy it because I like it, dude.
Hey, man. More power to you.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. So
man, let's grow some caffeine beans, man, on your backyard. You got some room.
I know I got room. I got room to do a lot of stuff back
start
there.
Start a caffeine plant.
A caffeine plantation. I need to go grow some caffeina.
Some caffeina, bro.
Hey, you got that caffeina?
Yeah.
You got that Acapulco jolt?
Get rowdy on that shit, dude. Every morning, like even my mom was telling me, we went to the grocery store. She's like, "Hey man, you want that iced coffee?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna make that natural Nescafe coffee, hot."
No, I can't drink coffee though.
I know you don't. You get the, you know. I do though. I love my coffee, dude. It gets me jacked up, dude. That's like my pre-workout.
No.
For when I work.
No, I can't do it, dude. No.
I like energy drinks as much as the next guy, but I need to be getting sleepy when I drink them.
Oh, dude, I can drink those and go to sleep.
I can't. I get like that tired, jittery feel. I don't know if you get that. No. Like when you're still tired, but you're like your body's like, hey man, you need to go burn this shit off.
No, my body goes, oh hey, have a little bit more caffeine before you go to sleep. Why? It's just make you feel just a little bit better before you go. I'm like, all right, and I'll down like a C4 or a Celsius or something. I'm like, all right, it's time to go to bed. And like I feel my heart's going. I'm like, nope, no, I'm good. I'll go to sleep. I just go to sleep.
Well, I could do that too. Like dude, we used to drink coffee at night. Like at my grandma's house, we'd be like, it's cold out or whatever. Or like we're just chilling, we're just having a good conversation.
Yep.
I'll put some coffee on. It's like the English version of tea, or the Mexican version of tea, I should say.
I say the English version of tea is
tea.
tea.
Yeah. So like the Mexican version, we would just have that coffee, like a small cup of coffee, drink that with some like nice bread, like some sweet bread. Just down that shit. Oh, dude, my grandma used to drink coffee all day. It could be 100 degrees out and she'd be drinking that hot coffee.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I love the smell of coffee.
Oh, it's great.
But I just can't drink it.
I love the smell of coffee.
Yeah. If I tried to drink coffee, no, dude.
Here's the thing. I love walking into Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts because you smell all that coffee.
I love that when it's being ground up.
Yeah.
The coffee grounds. Oh, I just love smelling those.
That shit smells good.
Yes.
It's like that caffeine.
Does anyone want to play outside after work?
You want to snort that caffeine, bro?
My mom says it's cool. If your mom says it's cool.
Oh, that's those. That's that.
When I saw Job Gonzalez, I'm like, you commented on that?
No, dude.
No.
That's my cousin, bro.
Oh, your cousin named Job? Hey, man, I need a job.
Did you ever see Arrested Development?
I've seen it before, yes.
So you know, what's his name? Job. What's his name? He's the dude that does the voice for Lego Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody is like, hey, Gob. It was Job or Job or something like that. Like, hey, Gob. Like, it's Job.
Oh, do you want to know why they call me Rhino?
Oh, yeah. So they're going to incorporate Rhino in the Craven movie.
Oh, all right. So we saw Extraction 2 last night.
Oh, yes. Can we? Spoilers? Yeah, let's do... Fuck it, dude. Spoilers.
Well, all right. Wait. Do we
brother.
do we want to talk about that now, or do you want to talk about it episode 8? Let me just split this.
Dude.
I say we end on this right now. Then we, instead of doing a shot, we do a double IPA for episode 8.
Okay.
And we talk about that.
Oh, dude, I just want to talk about it, dude. I saw it. That shit was bananas.
I know. So I think that's what we should do. I think we should end it now.
I thought it was a good sequel.
Oh yeah. So did I.
Dude.
I was losing my mind with some of the action scenes.
Oh yeah, dude.
But I feel like that's something we should talk about in another episode.
It's like John Wick 5, dude.
Yeah, because we need. I need a little bit of time on it.
Oh, me too, dude. We could fucking dive in. I'm all for it.
All right. So how about you give us a little bit of an outro on where to find us on the social medias?
Okay. So for all you listeners, we are on Instagram. We are on the Facebook.
But what are our handles?
The handles? Well, let's take a look. Do you remember the handles off the top of your head?
No.
Well, it's the name of the show, man. A few beers in a shot. You should know this by now.
Well, on Instagram, we are...
Man, few beers and a shot.
There you go.
That's on Instagram. We're going to post the episode. Was it next Monday?
This one will be Monday.
Yeah, this will be Monday. We'll post this for you guys. We are drinking the full Lemonty.
From Pollyanna Brewing Company.
From Pollyanna Brewing Company, which you could find in Lemont, Illinois.
Yes. And Roselle and St. Charles as well.
St. Charles as well. We are also on Facebook as Few Beers Shot. We'll also share the episode on there if you want the link.
Yep. And you can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Podbean, of course, and there's a couple others out there. We're still working on getting more networking, but
yep, just search a few beers in a shot,
yeah,
and you'll see our pictures, and that's where you need to watch us.
Yeah, hopefully soon we'll have a video for you guys. So
yeah, so just listen to us for the time being. It's okay.
Yeah.
We both have faces for radio.
Of course.
And you know what? Here, let's just cheers now, since we have nothing to really take a shot with.
Yeah.
So until next time, everybody.
until next time, and remember, like, share, follow, and tell your friends.
Yep.